time, I'm gonna stop. One more 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 time, I swear I'm gonna stop. 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 1, 2, look out behind you. It's gonna be on all you. Bring some case of Peter. What's so better be in front of me? You want it more than me. Looking at your last more grin. It doesn't matter what prize you win. What's sweating fast aside, staring through the killer in your eyes. Proceed by. I'm just your guesser.
How fitting is it? How fitting is it that I'm going to make this video and Michael Vick is going to go back to Atlanta to play a football game this Sunday? How fitting is it? See, just look at the title. It says it all, man. It says it all. You know, I've been hearing from a lot of people, not on YouTube, I'll be honest. This is coming from a rant. This is going to be a rant coming from people that has nothing to do with YouTube, honestly. But I've been hearing a lot of people say, Andy Reid is fucking stupid. Why would he not play Michael Vick more? Michael Vick needs to be on the field. You know, every time McNabb throws a bad pass, oh, play Michael Vick. Every time we don't convert on third down, oh, play Michael Vick. Every time we don't score in the red zone, oh, play Michael Vick. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm tired of hearing it. Because I'm hearing from these fucking knuckleheads that know nothing about the Eagles, barely watch the Eagles, and think that Michael Vick is the answer to everything. I don't know if anybody else, especially Eagles fans, I don't know if anybody else has been hearing things like this. You know, the urgency to play Michael Vick and put Michael Vick out there to play more. And here recently, I heard the excuse of, oh, look at that play he had last week against the Bears, that 34-yard run. Yeah, it was about fucking time, honestly. You know, all season long, Michael Vick, other than that one 34-yard run, Michael Vick hasn't done shit. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. And, you know, he gets out there and passes. It's nothing much. From my memory, correct me if I'm wrong, any Eagles fans, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I don't recall this year Michael Vick going no deeper than, 10, 15 yards downfield during a pass attempt. He hasn't even thrown it long. Now, I'm not shitting on Michael Vick. Let me make this clear, okay? I understand that he's been out of football for a long time, and he's slowly gaining it back. You know, I kind of expected him to be more of a role player, more of a weapon on offense by now, and, you know, be more effective, but he hasn't. You know, I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's him or if it's part of the game plan that Andy Reid's putting together. I don't know. But all I know is when he is on the field, he does nothing. 9 out of every 10 times he's on the field this year, he's running it. The defense knows that. So, you know, I just don't think Michael Vick at this point, I hope he proves me wrong. I honestly do. But I just don't think he's what he was 2 years ago. And I think that's the problem with a lot of people that come at me with these stupid comments that, you know, like to pretend in their own little world that Michael Vick is the answer to everything. They're thinking of Michael Vick 2 years ago with Atlanta. 3 years, whatever. With Atlanta. He's not that player anymore. And not only that, Michael Vick wanted to come to a team that contends, but he didn't want to be the #1 quarterback. He did not want to be the star on the team. So therefore, going into the situation, when we signed him in the preseason, he was basically accepting a backup role. So that's the role he accepted. I'm just sick of these dummies, man. These idiots out here that think Michael Vick needs to be out there and he's going to be the answer to everything on offense when we have our problems. It's not the case, man. It's not the case. There's far more problems that need to be addressed and fixed in order for us to be successful rather than just throwing Michael Vick out there and having problems solved. It's not, no. So, I'm just curious, man. Is anybody else hearing these dumbass things? I'd like to know if I'm the only one or not. I don't know. Michael Vick is not the answer to all of our problems. I'm going to put it like that. So, just wanted to vent a little bit, rant, and get that out of here, you know. So, Falcons coming up, man. It's going to be interesting. Michael Vick coming back to Atlanta. It's going to be interesting. Definitely one to watch. So, hopefully, sometime this week I'll get another video. We do a little shit talking. I don't know yet. But, anyway. Go Birds. And one more thing that I forgot to mention. Alright. If Andy Reid thought that Michael Vick was progressing and improving and ready to play more, don't you think he would find ways to get him on the field more? Andy Reid's not going to jeopardize, well, other than his bad play calling, but that's another issue. But Andy Reid's not going to jeopardize a game, and especially this time of year when everybody's battling for position to make the playoffs. You know, he's not going to jeopardize anything. You know, if Andy Reid's seen something, I'm sure he would be out there more. But apparently, he's not. And at the way it's going, man, I honestly, Michael Vick's not going to be here next year. He's got an option for next year. I forget if it's a team option or not. I think it is, but I'm not sure right off the top of my head. But I don't think he's going to be back next year. I wouldn't be paying out $5 million next year for this type of fucking shit. But whatever. So, yeah, that's all I got, man. So.